you come by this federal lorry?
Well, I'd seen it when I was working on a farm, and under a shed. It was all complete then, and about a year after that, it disappeared. And it turned up at Canterbury with bundles, and
It was in a pretty poor state, wasn't it?
yes, it was all complete when it was on the farm, but they took it and promised to do it all up. And instead of that, they just took it all to pieces and left it in the orchard.
Even worse state than when it started.
Oh yeah, it was absolutely, all the cylinder heads, a piston out of it and things, wheels, bearings and everything.
How did you come across it?
Well, I was in Sandwich one day, went round Sandwich Industrial Estates to have something done around into the engineer's place there, and I noticed it in the backyard of the contractor's yard. And it had been standing there. Blackberry brambles growing all up in the engine and the chassis of it and everything, And it was in a poor state then. And so I inquired about it and I wanted to see the owner. And I bought it all by it.
About £50?
Then not for another one for £50. And that was a long time ago, about 23 years ago that was,
How many others are there in the country?
I have inquired at different places, but nobody seems to know there's another one.
So it could be the only one?
It could be the only one.
And have you got all the bits now you need to get it back together?
Yeah, we've got it all now.
How long have you been working on it?
Well, about, on and off, about 2 years,
That's not too bad.
No, it's not.
I have heard you might sell it.
Well, let's just sell it one day, I suppose.
As it gets older,
As it gets older, it'll be more valuable, you see.
it's going to increase all the time.
Increase all the time. But if you buy a new motor now, the value drops off it, doesn't it? Like a new car, you see.
Is the federal company that made this, is it still going?
No, there's no.
Were they bought up by somebody?
I don't know, because I started to try and get the defectual parts from them.
Now
they don't exist now, sort of thing. It's the American Motor Company now, sort of thing.
Now you had a problem with the diff.
Yeah.
What was wrong with the diff when you opened it up?
Well, it was broken, and the cogs was sort of chipped,
Now it is, by today's standards, it is a special diff, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's unusual.
Yeah, today.
What type of diff is it?
It's a worm-driven one, you see. It's got a bronze crown wheel. And the
Right
diff
on
is in the middle of the crown wheel.
Well, what happened? What do you reckon happened?
Well, I don't know. Well, they must have tried and towed it with a load on and jarred it or something. That's the only way I could think of that.
I suppose that would smash all the teeth.
Yeah,
That's what
a sudden jar with a load on and not skip the wheels off in a too low a gear. That's the only thing I could think that would do it.
So how did you manage to get a new piece? I mean, it's not available.
No, I'd have it made. We went to a big auto jumble in Poole in Dorset, and I met a chap there that makes all these crown and pigeons. So
He made
I
it
spoke to him and he said fetch them up, he'd have a look at them and he made them for me.
So you got a bargain.
Yeah,
What sort of money did you pay?
£540.
Well, that wasn't too
It
bad.
was, no, it was cheap, really. He worked on his own,
The
yeah.
engine now, you just put the cylinder head on.
Yeah.
What problems have you encountered now?
Well, there's two studs broke off from the head, so,
Is this while actually tightening down?
yeah.
So you're going to have to drill them out? And
Yeah, I've got to get them drilled out now. But, I tightened 10 up and the 12th one broke. Metal fatigue in my mind myself, and it's broken like that. Because it was a clean break, it wasn't for a while.
What's the next thing to do after that?
After this, once I get the engine running, is the cab. We've got to set about the cab then.
Will you do all that yourself?
Yeah.
So you got quite a bit of work.
Yeah.
And you'll presumably get it signed written.
Well, I don't know.
You're going to do that as well?
No. Well, it's not written on that.
Well, I think you're going to have to put a name on it. Otherwise it's going to be a little bit odd.
It should do, shouldn't it?
Should really,
Yeah.
Presumably it'll have your name on it anyway.
Yeah.
It should have a name on it, shouldn't it?
Yeah, that's probably all right on this one.
Because the cab is a typical 1930s looking cab, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
You don't see it today, but it's very, very common to find.
At the time, they used the old Dennis's and that used to have these sort of cabs, the open cabs.
Because they're open completely to the elements.
There's one comes to a rally now, it's an old comma, and it's built similar to this. I've never seen one like it before. It's commas. We've got aluminium radiator and all. They found it out in the field similar to this, and they've done all that. And that's got an open cab like this, but it's all renewed. It had all just, been out in the field, and it had all rotted away. So
It has actually got some doors on it.
yeah,
small
it's
doors.
got half doors. And there's little clips on there where they have these here like canvas with a perspex window in it, where they clip up on it, if it's cold weather.
So you're cold in there.
And if it's nice sunny weather, just take it down, isn't it?
Right.
Still got the old clips on it where they used to clip them on, like,
Well, thanks, David, for talking to me.
Yeah, it's nice.